Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus, and Happy New Year's, everybody. It is New Year's Eve, and doesn't care. Minnesota Vikings, they don't give a shit. New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, midnight, they'll drop news whenever the hell they please. And today we got a little bit of nuggets with them. We're working on a couple of punters. Before we talk about the punters that worked out and the real underlying issue behind the whole thing, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and comment, and wish us a Happy New Year because we're wishing it to you from the bottom of our hearts and our parts. So let's talk about the two punters the Vikings did work out today. Names that you're not going to be familiar with, I guarantee you that. First one was Jake Julian. Jake Julian played college ball at Eastern Michigan. He was a nominee for the Ray Guy Award for Best Punter nationally, and additionally was named the MAC Special Teams Player of the Week 5 times. Pretty damn good. That was back in 2018-ish. He finished his stint at Eastern Michigan with a career average of 43.4 yards per punt in 54 games. He's tied for the highest all-time, additionally ranking 8th in school history for total punting yards of 7,383. He was unselected in the 2022 NFL Draft. He was signed by the Patriots as an undrafted free agent. He competed with Jake Bailey, but was released on August 16th of that year. He did try out for the New York Jets in September and the Patriots again in October, but he did not make the cut. He was signed by the Ottawa Redblacks of the Canadian Football League. They drafted him in 2021, but he was released on the final cutdowns on June 3rd, and he is signed later by the Edmonton Elks to be their starting punter in the CFL, where he was a CFL All-Star last year. Jake Julian is the first guy they worked out. He's 6'2", 217 pounds, and I just read you everything you need to know about him. He is a CFL punter. The next one is Nick, who spells his name the right way, N-I-K, Constantino. He is an Aussie. He was born in Melbourne, Australia. He kicked in college for Texas A&M. In 2023, he punted 41 times for 1,693 yards, an average of 41.3 yards per punt. Not overly exceptional. He went unselected in 2024 NFL Draft. He signed with the Broncos as an undrafted free agent. He was waived in May. He did not spend a lot of time there. That's only a couple of weeks. He did sign with the Hamilton Tiger Cats of the CFL. Again, his career highlights basically go back to college, where he was a first-team All-SEC and second-team All-SEC in 2022. The first team was back in 2021. I don't give a shit about the guys that worked out. That doesn't matter. I gave you their background. But here's the thing. The Vikings are clearly not happy with Ryan Wright. His performance against the Packers, 2 punts, 35.5 average. He had one inside the 20. What do we know about Ryan Wright? When he struggles and they bring in competition, he does seem to respond to that, respond to it well. I don't think the Vikings are going to sign either one of these guys. I think this is just a let of fire under Ryan Wright's meaty ass after a poor performance against the Packers. The Vikings said, hey, we can't have this. We're trying to make not just a playoff push, but a Super Bowl run. We need our punter able to kick us out of some shitty-ass field position, and 35.5 average per punt is not going to cut it. So whether it's Nick Constantino or Jake Julian, I don't give a shit who it is. I don't think they're going to sign either one. This is just to get Ryan Wright motivated, knowing that, hey, we have one game left in regular season. We get the playoffs here looming. Your job may not be safe. We need better out of you. So I think this is just to push him. They're not going to make a change with one game left. No way in hell. They're not doing it. It's not going to happen. Ryan Wright will be the punter on Sunday. He'll be our punter through the playoffs, but they're just letting him know, reminding him that, you know what? We can make a change if you're going to continue to suck. So that's what I think this is, 100%. I don't think either one of these guys is going to be signed to the practice squad anytime soon. Vikings did this earlier in the season when Ryan Wright struggled as well. So, again, not concerned. I think he'll be our punter. Ryan Wright has to step up and respond to the competition. I know I would if I was in his position. Definitely let a fire under my frothy cheeks. All right, guys. Again, Ryan Wright got some competition here. Vikings apparently are not happy with what he did last week. And they're letting them know it. They're letting them know it in not so subtle terms. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you think it's completely something different? Do you think Nick or Jake will be the punter next week against the Lions in the game for the strap and the game for the #1 seed? Let me know in the comments. And guys, Happy New Year, and keep your skull in your hole all throughout 2025.